Yeah.
Miss Kirby?
Oh, hello, Miss Anna.
Hi, this is a guy that appeared in my father's time machine.
Your
Remember him?
father's time machine? I
Yeah.
didn't know your bad scientist father built a time machine.
Well, he did, and he appeared in it, and he's Apothercary.
An apothecary?
Yes.
And what year are you from?
1770.
1770. You sure do look a little different. What's your name?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Well, come on back, Jeremiah. Let me show you what a 21st century pharmacy looks like. We call them pharmacies now.
Well, that's
Come
a little
on back.
weird. Well, what a nice little pharmacy you have.
Well, thank you. Well, tell me, what does an apothecary do in the 1700s?
Well, we pull teeth, we bleed people, and,
Teeth. Are you a dentist?
no.
But you're an apothecary. And did you go to school for that?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Well, how did you get your training?
Apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship. Under who?
The village apothecary.
The village apothecary. You know, nowadays in the 21st century, you have to go to college. See, I went to the University of South Carolina, and you have to spend 5 years there getting your training. Well, tell me, what kind of tools do you use?
Well, here's my bag of some of the tools. I use the leaves, I use herbs, and I use roots, and mortar and pestle to grind up most of these things.
Really? See, we have all of our pills come in bottles and little tablets. And then we count them and give them to people who are sick. This particular drug is for high blood pressure.
What is with high blood pressure?
You don't know about high blood pressure? Well, I guess you wouldn't. It's the 1700s. That wasn't developed till later. Do you know anything about antibiotics yet?
No.
No. I guess you haven't developed penicillin yet.
No.
Well, show me what else you have in your bag.
We have some compounds that I would use for cuts and stuff like that.
And where do you get all these things?
The garden behind my pharmacy.
You grow them?
Do you not grow yours?
No. All these drugs are now developed in laboratories under sterile conditions. And then the companies manufacture them and then sell them to the pharmacies. How would you treat like a stomach ache?
We would use a poultice with a cloth, cold cloth, and we would put that on the area where the ache is, and we would leave that there for an amount of time.
Wow. And what would you do for a headache?
The same thing.
The same thing. Wow. What types of other things do you treat?
Cuts.
Cuts? What would you do for a cut?
We would use kind of compounds like these, and we would put this on a cut and let it sit there for a while.
Wow. I would really like to go to your neck of the woods back in the 1700s to see what it's really like firsthand.
It is. It's a lot different.
Maybe you take me sometime.
Yeah, I would.
Really?
We can go right now.
We can go right now in the time machine? Well, let's go. Gather up your stuff. Let's go. So have you met the mad scientist yet?
No.
No?